Against Breast Cancer to do some recipe videos. I am very pleased about that. It's my absolute pleasure. They are a fabulous charity and I'm absolutely thrilled to be able to support them. At the moment, the money they raise is going towards research on secondary spread, which is one of the biggest killers for anybody that has breast cancer. So if you would like to donate something, you can text cupcakes to 70085 and that will make a £5 donation to Against Breast Cancer. Please don't feel you have to if you don't want to. I hope you enjoy the video either way. I decided today to make something a little bit different. So the recipe I'm going to be sharing with you is carrot rock cakes or carrot cake. It's a really simple recipe and you can do it with stuff that you've probably got in the store cupboard at home. First of all, preheat your oven to 180. If you have an Aga, I have no idea what that is, but please adopt me. First of all, you mix all of your dry ingredients together. So I've got 120 grams of plain flour in there and 55 grams of soft brown sugar. I've got half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon and ground ginger. And then half a teaspoon of baking powder and a quarter teaspoon of salt. And those are basically all your dry ingredients. Give those a bit of a mix up. You don't want any lumps in the brown sugar really, which does happen quite a lot with that. So give that a good old mix up. And then you need to mix together your wet ingredients. So that is 55 ml of milk, then 2 tablespoons of oil. Now I like to use rapeseed oil in baking, but you can use any nut oil you've got at home. So that's 2 tablespoons of that. Then we're going to add to that 1 medium grated carrot, and I grated that on a fine box grater. And that's all your wet stuff to go in there. Different spoon to mix that up. So that's all of your wet ingredients. So I get the dry back and pop that in together and then give that a good old mix up. I first came across Against Breast Cancer when I was asked to do the cake stall for them at Splash of Pink. So I asked my friends and we all got together, baked stuff and did the stall on the day, which is, oh, I have to say, it's always just such a laugh. And I am so touched at the continued support every year after year, not just charity cake stalls for Against Breast Cancer, but for other charities as well. When I think that they're all just going to be completely fatigued with baking and not want to do anything, even when they've got really busy lives and other stuff going on, they always say yes. So that's the wet stuff mixed together. So now I'm going to pop in 35 grams of what should have been pecan nuts, but I've eaten all the pecan nuts. So this is 35 grams of mixed chopped nuts and 35 grams of what should have been sultanas, but I've only got currants. And then give that a good old mix up. And there you go. So then you just pop that onto a prepared baking sheet, just with a bit of baking parchment on it. And you want to make this into 6. So I'm just going to roughly kind of squidge that in half so I can see where 6 is going to be. You don't need to be too fussy with the mixing in this. With a lot of cakes, when you make them, you're getting the lift from air that you beat in at the beginning. But with something like this, all of the lift is coming from the baking powder. So yeah, it's a really easy one just to throw together. And it's one that you can easily just knock up any time. What I need now is my friend Bryony here to do all the washing up, which she is absolutely amazing at, and making bunting and being like Tigger. And Jilly, who is always so practical. Ruth, who always rocks up with something absolutely fabulous and a bit different. Chocolate chili loaf was amazing. And definitely last but not least Sue, who just constantly makes me roar laughing. And yeah, when this is all over, I'm very much looking forward to seeing them all again. So there are the 6 cakes. I'm going to pop those into the oven. So that was preheated at 180, and they'll take about 20 minutes. So I'll come back and show you then. Time has just gone off, so time to take them out of the oven. And there you have them. Stick the kettle on, make yourself a cup of tea, pop them on a rack to cool, and enjoy. And if you would like to donate by text to Against Breast Cancer, you can text cupcakes to 70085 for a £5 donation. Thank you.